Well, let's see what these say. Even though I thought that I had looked those already. Pigs go home, the street name is illegible. Not certain if I had then. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." So, that's something. So, what then? I'm kind of tempted to also touch the car a little bit more. Should I try to call and say that I would need money? But I don't wanna. Sure, I don't. That's not the only way we can try to deal with that situation. Well, I guess I would like to try to get through or a little bit forward with this situation with the body. After all, it should be gotten out of there, out of that freaking tree. So, I guess we have no choice but to try to get for help. Because I don't really know how else we're gonna do this. It's not like I'm ever able to go and shoot that or anything. So, yeah. Yeah, we just can't do anything else, unfortunately. That's it. We have to ask for help from the harbor. Commit to it. Okay. He looks at the cargo belt. They do have the tools and the men, and since it looks like they put him there. Yeah, they can get him down too. Ah, he sighs. Okay, let's do it the lousy, dangerous way. So, how do we get inside the harbor? From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. He looks around. Or we can try to find some secret third pad. It's unlikely, though. Will it be dangerous? Won't it? To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Edward Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred to us handle this ourselves. Clearly, we can't. Suck my dick, bitches. Who's Everard Clare? The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much. That's bad. Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitches. You're good nose, bitches. Sure. Let's go do it then. Can I ask you for help? Just gotta at least try one more time.
Does cool okay?
Nah. Whatever. You don't wanna help me, even though you're a kid, you could help me. This probably is the secret path, but I'm not sure if we can actually use this secret path, considering it seems like it would be not necessarily something we can do if we need to jump out from the freaking top and stuff, but at least I would like to go and check this a little bit. I kind of just want to be putting this, getting the body down as a priority. And when we can't do it some other way, well... Oh, why is there that hanging? What does that mean? I was thinking if it was some person, but it's clearly... Okay, I guess we're going this way then. So we're actually up on the roof in here. Okay, well, let's investigate here then too in the meantime. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Well, gladly not quite yet. Thrusters and pillars keep the runs together. What's this then? Postcard Grand Couronne 37. Sure, I'll take that. Not sure what the purpose for it would be, but I guess from top here we can then go up. Sure. At least we can have a look into this, whatever is in here, and then there's something in there too. +1 health from Nosafet. Okay. Policeman cloak. Interesting. Why would that be there? Is it ours too? Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines. You could swear it's more of an instinct than anything else, but you know it's a cop's cloak. A cop's cloak. It's a cop's cloak. Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the Elysium insignia and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. He judges the drop. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. Yeah, this is not gonna succeed. Let's look around first. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane tower in the distance over the container yard. Interesting. Wild pines? All sorts. Empathy. The look in his eyes is a mix of engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time. Interesting. Well, he does like his car too, so obviously enough he's interested in all sort of mechanics like this. Motherfucker! Let out a whistle. Phew! Ah, that's a huge crane. Yes, that's one way of putting it. He turns to you with a faint smile, then looks back at the crane. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. What exactly are we doing up here? I was under the assumption we could ask the leader of the union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right? He doesn't wait for you to answer. He looks around, wind rustling his hair. Or it could be that we're just exploring. Medium success. He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again. Well, I haven't. Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it. He looks over the ledge at the gold pavement below. Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. No. I will so fail. If I try to do that now, I'm so gonna fail. It's not even funny. I would love to. I would really love to be able to get there, but there's another way into there from some place. Not exactly sure from where, but there is a direction where we can go from there. From a different place. Hey, I got some more reals at least from here, so... that's something. But yeah, I could try to use this entrance, I guess, but I do need to then bribe maybe someone or something, but I definitely just can't go and try to jump there, even if I found the secret route, but it's just not going to work out. Not even remotely. Can I check this? These barrels are half full of rainwater. What about that thing over there? Can't check that from here. Alrighty. Well, I tried to have a look into that, but if I try to do that, I'm so just about to die, most likely. No matter how much I would like to be able to do it otherwise, but I really just don't see myself being able to do that, like, at all. Red checks can only be tried once, white ones can be tried multiple times. What's this then? It's just an item. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamra Quarter. 13-story building line the hillside like Sakrafaki, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39 the project fails, catastrophically leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. That's unfortunate. I guess I would need to be holding it actually there to be able to maybe use it at some point too. Both of the tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in the crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddles his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. The pattern is still kind of has an ethic feel to it, but nothing familiar. Who are you? Photo of the tattoo says again, gone. What's the meaning of this tattoo? For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Well, I'm sure of that. Someone close to the victim might know. Might know? Or might now? Put the photo away. Well, if we can find someone who would be close to the victim, then maybe that could be helpful. Well, I don't think I can actually use this tool, no matter how much I would like to. So, guess we got no choice than try to find a way into the harbor to ask for some help. But sad thing is that I'm really not in a good condition. Whirling in rags. Goes for winter, please. Use main entrance. Oh, that's an interesting looking statue over there. Well, kind of broken too. What are or who you are? Rather. Okay.
Welcome to Revachol.
So racist lorry driver announces the rotund man. The remark is addressed at you. It's addressed at Kim. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
The lieutenant fires back.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
He pays you no attention. I do know that I can't really say his accent, but he's more like, I guess a bit more sounds French, and I definitely can't. I don't know. Yeah, I think more French type of accent. Limbo, what's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. Not going to do that. Well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lorryman.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lorryman shakes his head with indignation. The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Challenging success, empathy. You sense slight embarrassment for the outburst, or is it pride? Impossible to tell. Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarettes smoldering between his fingers. I found this mug in the trash. Show it to the man. Yours? He stares at the yellow man mug, then suddenly he explodes. Oh man, that's great. Look at the guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. Is it yours? Most apparently not. God damn, he wipes the tears from his eyes. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. So, from your point of view, what was that argument all about? 5 experience though. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sort of races, the sorting of the races. He spits on the ground. Not the most popular topic nowadays with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like a common sheep. I don't want to just say immediately, oh, so you're just a racist. because it's like, doesn't, if you just go and start calling, oh, you're a racist, that kind of just closes all conversation, and there's no even a chance of changing someone by just saying, hey, you're a racist. At least from my point of view. It's not like that's something that will ever change minds if you just go on and start calling names for anyone to anyone. I'm just gonna ask for clarification. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design, he glances at Kim. So naturally, the Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Well, I do not agree into superior design, so that yes, when you actually say specifically that we are superior somehow to him, yes, then that I would have to consider racist. Okay, what else have you thought up? So lately, we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn. When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources. Okay, and? This concerns you, policeman, so better be vigilant. The damn keeps on showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. He throws a sharp glance at Lieutenant Kitsuraki. They're on the precipice of a cultural victory. Wait, what's this cultural victory? It's what the kips of Bookie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too on the radio. Heard any dungeons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No, dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. Uh-huh. It's true, he pushes on. Also, you need to realize the danger of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race with unknown characteristics leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Well, you are quite of a man, apparently, indeed. It doesn't really seem though that you can't be on his side in this case. I guess that's better in a situation when we have a partner who is indeed the person that he's racist against. But I kind of see a fault in that. When we are going for this sort of subject, shouldn't you be able to nonetheless choose in this sort of a game if you would want to be going for the different sort of a character? But maybe I then would have needed to do different choices to begin with. I don't know. Nonetheless, of course, I wouldn't ever agree with any of this stuff, so I'm not gonna like, there's no point of me starting to argue with him about the stuff though, so whatever. Okay, sure, whatever. I'd really rather talk about something else. Go right ahead. The man scratches his heavy set stomach. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come. Lieutenant Kitsuraki's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it. Does he think that about me not talking or saying my clear opinion about it? What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no, you let this guy keep talking. Then when the time came to make your choice, you tried to split the difference. Weak. If you say so. For me, it's more that I think we will be able to rather get some more information out of him by not just and anyways, it's not like I personally especially like cursing that much. His character could be okay for the fact of saying that the fuck and so on and forth, but that's normally speaking not what I would go for, ever, really. What are you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dog workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. So what kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Apples? Apples. I take it you had other questions. I couldn't succeed. He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested. Got the smoke? No. He's got a smoke right there in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. He needed after listening to this garbage. You are smoking one right now, though. It's my last one. You hiding smokes from me? Why would I do that? I am an honest man. He puts out his cigarette and flicks the tiny stub towards the street. Cool, cool, cool. Rub your hands together. I changed my mind anyways. I bet. His cool case pierces deep with noxious effluents bubbling in the surrounding air. Sorry, I couldn't be of any help. He gives you an ambulance, mocking half nod. I guess I could be talking about that again, but... On second thought, let's, to be honest, I can't, I wonder if I can do it again. Yeah. Oh, the man seems mightily disappointed that you don't want to hear more of his lecture. Well, I heard already all of it anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna be with this because I don't like choosing that sort of stuff, so yeah, we're done for now. I don't like just going, and especially when it's not like I feel that I would be changing his mind and he's not in any way important. So Jump Jams a popular music mac, and that's not the way that I would be arguing for myself. A glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Magnesium. Fritte, sick. What's in here then? That's a good question. What's in here? Shop of flowers. That's nice. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine. Conceptualizing easy success. What's that magazine she's reading? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, posting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile. Before we go, what is this fritte?
I don't know. Frit?
She shrugs. Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
She issues on her cum with disgust. Okay, well, let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags? A warehouse? I don't know, maybe. I don't really care what Frit does. Come on, give me something to work with here. She looks up from under her brow. Fine, Frida doesn't have a warehouse, just a little back room here, okay? She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Okay, so this is where the blue door leads. Can you tell me anything about the dead body? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Did you know the man who died? Not really. Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little? No, I didn't know him at all. How long has it been there? I don't know, really long. What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? Okay. She scratches her nose. I want to get into that back room. Thank you for your help. Uh-huh. She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Can you tell me anything about this reality we are in? Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality or? Yes, tell me about the economic reality, sure. I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. Well, 15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality. Yeah, she looks at the clock on the wall. That's why I'm working my ass off in RIT. So I guess, like, that's economic. What about the physical reality then? I don't know. What about it? Where are we? We're in FRIT. No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale? As mankind or as a nation or as a nation? We're in a, she rubs her head face thinking. We're in a transition, you know, transitioning from a monarchy to democracy, all that stuff. She nods then folds her magazine back. What time is it? I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall. Trivial success. I at least have some perception possibility. The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hand seems to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work. Well, yeah, the clock is a little bit more. What is the revolution? When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy? What's about the one we had here in Rachel? It happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean. The coalition? What's that? Someone told me there is one. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article. She taps the magazine on the counter. Well, sure, I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore. Frit the clerk. Cool. She seems happy to return to her reading. Well, we questioned her. A little bit. I really would like to get back there, though. Tear machine. The tar machine stands in the corner. Sign says 1 bottle, 10 cents. What is this machine? Huh? The clerk looks up from her magazine. Oh, that's the tar machine. Yeah, but what is it? She knits her brows, confused. It's a machine for tar? You know, you find tar outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. I see. How do I pick up tar for the tar machine? You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so she shrugs awkwardly. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. She points outside somewhere. Oh, yeah. Sure. St. Baptist's Pharmaceutics. Oh, a small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the St. Baptist's Pharmaceutics logo. Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosaf, Dromin, Magnesium, and Hypnocarma. What do those products do? I don't know, let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray, Tromanin is a really good painkiller, Magnesium is a dietary supplement, Hypochroma is... She stops. I don't really know what Hypochroma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising. Can you be a little more specific? She chews her bubblegum absent-mindedly. No, sorry, I'm not like a doctor or anything. So Nosafet heals plus 1 health, Tropan heals plus 3 health, Magnesium heals 1 morale, Magnesium heals 3 morale. Okay. Who is Saint Baptiste? Saint Baptiste? You know, she nods slowly at the cabinet. The pharmaceutical company. I could afford something like this, but I'm not gonna buy anything right now, thank you. At least I know I can buy some. What about that stuff? Shimmering wall of vices, a colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles lined up the shop wall, inviting you closer. There is that dark green glass world of rupee, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine alcohol, beer alcohol, love alcohol. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. The clerk looks at the wall of the goods behind her. Guess not, no. She adjusts her that. Good thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic then. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that. Volition. Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here. Just go away, get back to work. I'm glad that I have volition stuff. But know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol. I do know that much, but... Let's just leave for now. I don't wanna get into that. I just wanna go into there to see what's in their warehouse area. I know that it's now their warehouse little closet room, but like, why is there a door on the other side too into there? If you can't win this, let us work. Let us in. Oh, I'm just taking pennies all the time. I'm definitely not gonna win against that guy if I would go against a fight against him or something. The lorries probably stored fuel here, now they store booze. Every little bit of money is welcome. A foreign car kept in good condition. Well, let's see about this stuff over here. I guess I can try to go and see about this. Krat Factory of Magnets and Miraculous U49. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big heavy Krat made machine is well kept for such an old machine. Look in the window. The windows are clear. They've recently been washed. You can see a lorryman cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. What kind of stickers and insignia? The driver has adorned his space with substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. What about the back seat? The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays, there are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. Raises nationalist paraphernalia. He grits his teeth. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. The lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? Likely yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine. But what sort of a purpose for that information would we have? Like, if we would be against him, saying clearly that we are against his racism, then we could do something with that maybe. To be continued with Kid Arusha next time in Disco Elysium. See you all then.